All right, family. Greetings, everyone. Glad you could make it. This your brother, Fard Mac D family, Supreme X New Millennium Bankers family, Fard Money Network. And family, we have an interesting topic that we want to talk to you today about. So, family, share this out. We're gonna talk about growing capital. And what's the fastest way to grow capital in this modern time? All right, in the digital era, in the 21st century, in the new millennium, right? What is the fastest way to grow capital? Like how? What's the modern way to grow capital? Is it real estate? Is it holding assets, hoping they grow? Is it precious metals? Right? Is it flipping homes? What's the fastest way to grow capital in this day and time? The modern way, right? And we talk about because there's many ways to grow capital, but what's the fastest? What's the fastest way to grow capital? Right? This is the conversation that I want to talk about, right? Because why? Family, listen. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you. The fastest way to grow capital is to be in our blockchain network. The fastest way for you to grow capital is to be a new millennium banker. That's why we call new millennium banker. Nobody grows capital as fast as we do, as much as lucrative as we do. Nobody does it, family. It's just about do you want to do it? See, a lot of people not doing it because they don't really want nothing. Who wants something? See, because we can be doing a whole lot of stuff a whole lot faster. You feel what I'm saying? If we get out here and we gotta raise our posture, we gotta talk a certain type of way because there's too many times that we got to try to convince people. People want to ask us what is a scam. Well, if I'm sitting here living free, right? If I know a brother that came in 8 months ago and he making over $40,000 a month passive income, he making over $40,000 a month passive income. I know another brother making $60,000. He just joined in November. He just bought $1 million home with his portfolio because he showed his portfolio his proof of income. So now listen, can you get to a $40,000 a month passive in 8 months? Can you do this in 8 months? I'm just asking you the question. All right. Can you do this in 8 months? Because a lot of people out here are rich. But if it took you 10 years to make $1 million and it took me 1 year to make $1 million, that means I'm 10 times richer than you. I'm 10 times richer than you. But we both made $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? Why? Because I did it in 12 months. You did it in 10 years. Big difference. So it's about getting rich fast, right? It's about how you think that Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, how you think these folks are so rich? They did it fast. They didn't do it slow. Mark Zuckerberg did it fast. He ain't even 40 years old now. So he did it fast, super fast. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the fastest billionaires ever. CZ, Binance, who the United States don't like because he a Chinese. He Chinese. That's why really the United States got a problem with Binance, for real, because he's Chinese. But he was raised really in Canada. Yeah, but listen, he became a billionaire in 6 months. The fastest way, this era now, a lot of people don't understand cryptocurrency. They don't, because you really don't know what it's used for. What is cryptocurrency for? Is crypto for you to just buy a coin at a penny and then it go to $1 and it just make you rich like that? No, that's not it. That's there. That can happen. But that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is a medium of exchange, family. It's cryptocurrency. It's cryptographic currency. Operates over its own system called the blockchain. What is these dollars? This is currency. This is not money. This is currency. Then once we get that understanding, we will understand that this is currency. It's made to be used. It has to flow. See, most of us work these jobs, or most of us got these little small businesses, these small brands and stuff like that, because we have no cash flow. The cash that's coming to your business is going right out the other door. It's not stacking, it ain't growing. But you come on over here with us, we're going to up your cash flow and we're going to stack it, and we're going to show you how to stack it. Listen, family, can you explain to me how I got two people in the network, in Ford Money Network, two people. I ain't gonna call their name, right? Two people in our network. One came in November. He already making over $60,000 a month. He making over $60,000 a month passive income. I ain't talking about his business, right? He probably make no less than 30 from his business. So he almost at $100K a month. What's the fastest way to grow capital? Now, if you got a man that did this and he took this portfolio that y'all not really paying attention to and went and bought him and put his family in $1 million home. I ain't gonna call his name. But he put his family in $1 million home. Then he brought in somebody. This is ridiculous, man. He brought in somebody that came in less time and making over $40,000 a month. The fastest way to grow capital, family, is banking on the blockchain. You got to be banking on the blockchain. It ain't about holding crypto and waiting on it to go up. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about using cryptocurrency as a medium of exchange. So I want to ask you a question. If I got two brothers, two black men to be exact, two black men in our organization, our network, that's making 40 passive income, $40,000 a month, $60,000 a month, passive. Now I want you to wrap your mind around this. How long or how much money would a person have to put into real estate to make that type of money? How much money would a person have to put into real estate? Because we got to keep having these conversations, because when we talk to you, we need land. We need capital, man. We need money to do what we need to do. We need cash. We need this to do what we need to do about building a nation. This is what we need. This is why we at the bottom. We don't have no cash flow. Too many of us have to trade time for this. So we can't come together and say, hey, man, put 10,000 over here. I'm finna get this hotel. I'm finna open up this school. I'm finna open up this restaurant. I'm finna buy this whole block. You feel what I'm saying? And give out free rent. See, we on a whole nother level. See, but if we get the cash up and enough of us get rich fast, enough of us got this flow fast, it ain't enough for me to call you and say, man, drop 10,000 in this fund. Drop 100,000 in this fund. What we finna do, man? We finna buy the hood. We're going to start in this hood, in this state, and we're going to spread it out. And we buying up all the abandoned houses, all the abandoned buildings, and we're going to tear them down and rebuild them. Why? Because we got the capital to do it. We can take over the community when you got a system, when that many people making that much money. But if I'm trying to get $40,000 a month passive in real estate, man, first of all, how much money I'm going to have to put in? And how long is that going to take? But over here with us, we've got people doing this in 6 months, 8 months, right? Man, listen, family. Our team did, and I'm talking about now Team Freedom, our broader team. Team Freedom did over $3 million in revenue of people growing their capital last month. I don't got the actual number, but I know for a fact it was over 3 million. I know that. Now, Team Ford, New Millennium Bankers, we're a team inside of Team Freedom. Okay? We, just us, did nearly $1.5 million in a 30-day period. Well, 31-day period in the month of August. And what we're doing right now, it ain't even short. This is the third day of the month. We almost at $150,000 in revenue this month right now. In 3 days, we almost at $150,000. We talking about growing out. Everybody just growing their money. They just growing their capital. That's all they doing. They just using crypto to do it. So if we really want to get to talking about nation building, taking over the land and taking over the hood and cleaning up the community, well, we had that opportunity for you, man. We have it here. Come on over here with us. Come on over and put your capital over here with us, right? And get you a shirt, and we're going to send you a shirt so you can be a New Millennium Banker, man, because this is the way to go. All that other stuff is old and outdated, man. We ain't got that time for that. The dollar about to fall. The dollar can fall any day now. So we need to be moving, exiting out of the dollar, getting into other currencies, and we're getting into other currencies too. We offering you euros. You know the euro stronger than the dollar on the market, right? Go to Google and put it in and see. Go put 1,000. Do this. Say 10,000 EUR to dollars, and see what your total be. If you don't believe me, go to Google. Go to Google. Go to a currency converter and see that euros is stronger than the dollar, and we are bringing you a way for you to get euros. Oh my goodness. And it's decentralized, and it's powered by the blockchain. Family, this is why we brand and wear these shirts. Why not? This is the brand, New Millennium Bankers, family. We are leading the charge because you cannot grow your money fast as we can grow it. You can't grow your money fast as we can grow it. Just can't happen. Right? It just ain't happening. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, I'm just telling you two stories. I can tell you my own story. Right? So since we came out with this program, with these certificates, metaverse certificates that we have, right? Since we came out with them, me and my wife, and we just came out with them just a little over a year ago. These right here. Me and my wife, we over $750,000 in our portfolio. And it's paying us nearly about, I think I just added some more to it. We had about $23,000 a month right now. Passive. This is the opportunity that we are offering you. We're not trying to get you to get into crypto. That ain't what we're doing. I'm not a crypto investor. Now, I got some coins that I hold that I love. And if they went up to $1 a day, I ain't selling none. That's just going to solidify our program. That's just going to solidify our system once it does go up to $1. We already got one of the coins already at like $4, $5 right now. With a $200, $300 million market cap right now. That's right now. So, family, we not trying to convince you. We just saying, family, we got to move fast, man. We slugging around. We having too many meetings, too much talk going on, too much of this stuff, man. Too much of, we at Invest Fest. We at this over here. We at this meeting here. We hearing this person talk about this. That's too slow, man. We going too slow. We ain't going fast enough, man. What can we get busy on right now, man? Right? Fast thinking, clean move. What is it? Hold on. Let me get it right. Quick thinking, fast moving, clean and inside out, right down to the modern time. So we got to be quick thinking, fast moving. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be quick with this. So what's the play? We ain't got time to be. See, we behind. It's like, I'm gonna give y'all an example because football season started, right? So let me give y'all an example of what we're talking about. And you know how it is when a football team is getting blowed out, not getting blowed out, just down 2-3 touchdowns, and it's only one quarter left. So they gotta go fast, right? They gotta go fast. Ain't no more getting to the huddle. He getting to the huddle and let's go. You feel what I'm saying? This is what he's saying. Soon as he get there, he hype. Boom, they in the shotgun. They running no huddle. They ain't doing no huddles, right? This is what they doing. This is how we got to act, man. Man, that Jew got us bombarded, man. Man, this Jew got us down, man. We really getting blown out. But we got to act like that football team that only got a quarter to catch and win this game. They ain't doing no more huddles. Everything is just on straight on the line. Soon as the play, get on the line. Hype. You feel me? This is what they doing, the 2-minute offense. They running the rest of the game, the 2-minute offense. That's how we got to do it, family. Because if the dollar fall today, it's going to destroy all of us. Ain't none of us going to make it. Ain't none of us going to make it. Well, it might be some families that have strategically put stuff to the side for themselves, but how long that's going to last? How long that's going to last? See, we got to go all out right now, man. We can't be playing no more, man. We ain't got time for all these meetings and all this talk. And when we show you, see, listen, man, I'm a righteous Muslim. I'm a FOI. I cannot bring you a scam. It's against everything that I stand for. I cannot bring you a scam. So you don't have to ask me those silly questions. Is it legit? Is it this? Listen, why you think we live the lifestyle that we live? If it wasn't real, listen. Family, I'm on Telegram right now. Some of y'all on Telegram, you can bear me witness. Every week, I get thrown into all these old scam groups where they talking about, they got videos, well, we making this the number, this invest platform, we able to do this. They got people on there talking about, I was able to get this thanks to such and such. All those bots and all those fake platforms, that was a fake, right? You don't see them on live streams. We don't even know who these people are. These people have a fake name, fake picture. Then they just go and get random people and they talking about, yeah, I made this, showing cash, I made this. But they ain't on social media nowhere. They ain't doing no Zooms or nothing like that. They just throwing you in the group. So who foolish enough to, hey, you just, somebody, a stranger, just throw me in the group and I'm just going to give them some money. So if you're getting scammed by that, you crazy as hell. I'm just being real. We just got to be real. Just real talk, man. We got to talk straight words, man. We ain't got to play with this thing no more, fam. Listen, man. So we doing live meetings. We doing global meetings, regional meetings, local meetings. We've been doing Zoom pop in the hood for 3 years. And people still want to say, y'all scam. What the hell? We wouldn't be on here blasting it like this, man, if we was. Because none of the scammers that's getting you out of your money, we ain't getting you out your money, right? We showing you how to grow your money. We showing you how to get free. That's what we doing. But you putting your money with those scammers and you don't see them on live streams. They don't have a live Zoom event waiting on you. They ain't telling you, come on here, come to this private meeting and we're going to pop the hood and show you what's happening. Meet us in Atlanta, meet us in DC, meet us in Dubai, meet us in Seychelles. We've been all over the world. We've been all over the world. Got another event going on in Cape Town, Africa, South Africa. Yeah, in November. All over the world. But man, folks ain't out here like that, man. This is what we trying to tell you, family. The time is now. Project Exit is 10,000. We got to move faster. We ain't going fast enough, family. We're not going fast enough, right? So we gotta continue to unlock, to continue to educate people, and we gotta beat back the noise. You're too afraid. Too many of us are afraid of the government, the IRS, the FBI. Man, the hell with them. They can go to hell. Literally. Literally, they go, listen, if you don't want me to be free, you my enemy any damn way. So we ain't got to tiptoe and pacify and pussyfoot around with you. For what? For what? You don't want me to be free? You trying to stop my liberation, trying to stop my rise, right? Trying to keep me in a mental bondage, right? And try to keep me in physical bondage. You don't want my children to thrive. You don't want our future to be bright. What we're afraid of them for? We need to be seriously talking about separation. That's the only solution, man. That's the only solution. And if the white people that you think are genuine, well, they're going to be with separation in. If they really genuine. Because the government, this beast that is in your Bible styled as the beast, don't have friends. They don't have a color discrepancy. If you're not in that elite family group, they smashing you too. It's just us, black people, we just at the bottom. That's all that is. We ain't got no leg to stand on. But we holding up their false, fake game because we will not unite and we will not sit down, examine the best thing going, examine it. Don't analyze it. You don't do that. And our student, in our, where my book at? It's right here on my desk. In our book, given to us words and study guides from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, but it's put together and compiled by Sister Ava Muhammad. May Allah most definitely be pleased with the work that she did for the nation for over 60 plus years. She put the book together, right? It's just lectures and stuff that comes from the minister. Now, in this book, it's called Self-Improvement, the Basis for Community Development, right? Now, in this book, we have 3 things that we are to do with self. With self. And what is that? Self-examination, self-analysis, self-correction. When we do it, self-analysis, then when you do the examination, you know when you go see a doctor, right? They examine, you go through an examination. They examine what you saying wrong with you. Then they say, okay, you say, well, doctor, my leg hurt. They say, okay, well, come and get an x-ray. What is an x-ray? An x-ray is short for examination. They examine your leg. They say, okay, they see this wrong right here. They see something wrong right here. And they say, okay. Then they come back with the analyst and say, this is what we got to do. We got to have surgery on that bone. That's the correction part. But we don't know how to correct it till we analyze it. But we have to examine the problem first. So we sit around and we go straight to analyzing stuff, because now we too critical. We didn't even examine it. We have to examine. That's what the minister told us in this book, right? So we're doing it all wrong when we're not examining these problems that's plaguing our community. And money problem in our community is a problem that needs to be examined, then analyzed, and then come out with the correction. What's the solution? This is the process. When we abort that process, we don't get nothing done. And that's what's happening, and it's been happening for too long. So we can't go around like everything is all right. Allah ain't a spook. We don't believe in no spook, God. Ain't nothing gonna happen. It's a man that created a wicked system that got us in this condition. So it's gonna take a man to create a better system to get us out of this condition. Ain't no damn spook floating around gonna do it. You ain't dying and go no damn place. You gonna die and it's over for you. It's done. It's a wrap. You dead. You out of here. You feel me? So to correct this, it's gonna be a man, right? This is what the scriptures have told us. This is what reality. I don't care if you saying you're a religion, you don't believe it. I don't care. It's still a man. Who you pay your bills to? Huh? Who cut your check? Where you get your food from? So you ain't got to believe in the Bible or the Holy Quran, but you believe in scientific facts, right? You believe in science. You believe in mathematics, right? That's what Islam is. Islam is mathematics, and mathematics is Islam. Everything that we teach can be calculated and proven in no limited time. Whether you believe it, agree with it or not. You can run around and think we just preaching to you a religion. Man, please. Your nature is Islam. We can't convert you to something that you already is. We just trying to restore it back in you. Because once you know your nature, that you are God in person, that you come from God in person, and that you represent God in person, you're an extension of God in person, that's your DNA, then you're going to stand up. And you're going to say, so what's the next step forward? Why I need to go? Well, that's when you will see and connect to a greater God, right? Not in a worship way, but some way with the more that has more knowledge, more fortitude, more understanding, more experience. And then he tell you, okay, do this, do this, do this. And you submit and do it, and then you get the God results. But if you got to try to do it on your own, you're going to just run over, stumble and stumble and stumble, and eventually you'll get it if you live long enough. But when there's a man on the scene, ask the guy, ask the messenger, all we got to do is just follow him. He can make it easy for us. He already done tried and trued it. He done already been through that phase. All we have to do is listen. Well, follow, man, you follow somebody. You'll follow somebody. You listen to somebody. You ain't came up with nothing that you say out your mouth that you originate. We don't have original thoughts. The enemy took that away from us. We ain't connected to our nature to have original thoughts. So whatever slang, whatever cliche, whatever quote, whatever you think you came up with, somebody already did that, because who came up with the words that you're using? Did you come up with the English language? Oh. So you didn't originate that term. You just took some of the words together, put that together. You made something. That's a grafted product from original. That's what grafted means. Something taken out of original. You feel me? But we moving too slow, family. Now we sitting here telling you, man, I come out of the streets. My past history was in the streets. I ain't had no job. All I did was do, and I know a lot of people say they ran the street down there. No. I'm talking about this was a lifestyle. This is what all we did from 11 years old. Gang banging, sold drugs, lie, ran the streets. All this was the life. It wasn't that I did something when I was 18, 19, and I caught a case and I ended up getting a lot of time. And I was the first felon. No. None of that, talking about that. And I'm not glorifying anything. I'm just telling you the reason I was put through that was to be who I am today. Was to look at how I look at the teachings, the minister, the Most Honorable Muhammad, and Farrakhan today. I was the one who was groomed to not have any fear. Why? Because I was taken through the system. I tried. See, some of us come to Islam and you haven't tried everything. The Most Honorable Muhammad say Islam comes when all else fails. See, I had tried everything. I tried the gang life. I tried the organized crime life. I tried the Christian church. You feel what I'm saying? I looked at other spiritual things. But Islam came at the time when I was at my lowest and didn't have nowhere to go. I ain't know which way to go. That's when I accepted Islam fully. You feel me? And that's why I take it as serious as I take it. But I take our mission, our aim, our purpose that serious. You feel me? I know I didn't join a religion, but I really know what the root word of religion is. It means reconnect. Religion. What is redo, replay, right? Review. That's what that is. You feel what I'm saying? So if you understand the real root of the word, religion means it connects you back to something that you used to have. So it's restoring you, because the principles that make up religion is what keeps us, the fundamental principles is what taps us in to the nature so we can exercise and tap into our nature, but we have to be put in a routine to eat a certain type of way, so we can think a certain type of way, to pray 5 times a day. See, that's the rituals. That's not the religion. Those are the fundamental principles, fasting, charity, right? Being kind, being righteous. That's to get you up. You feel what I'm saying? That's to get you so you can connect to your nature, but your nature is righteousness. But since we were so destroyed in slavery for over 300 plus years, chattel physical slavery, and then we are still in a mental jail, mental slavery bondage right now. Now it's going over 500 plus years. So how many generations then went through those 500 plus years? You follow me? That's why the children have to be taught by their own. They cannot go to public school. And I'm going to put this out there. I know something. I'm going to put it out there, though. Listen. If you saying you're a follower of the Most Honorable Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and your babies go to public school, that's treasonous. That's treason. You have sold out. That's a sellout move. Well, I ain't got enough money to do this. Well, that's when the man has to connect to his nature and be God and provide for his family. By any means necessary. Don't we like to quote Malcolm X with that? By any means necessary. By any means necessary, do you as the man have to make enough money so your wife don't have to work so she can rear the children. That's what you got to do. Whatever you have to do. If you have to go get on the corner, stand at a gas station and sell a product every day, all day to make enough money so that can happen, that's what you have to do. Because under no circumstances can a child, being a Muslim, go to public school. Under no circumstances can that happen. That almost defeats the whole coming of God. He came to give us his mind. He can't give us his mind if we sending our children to the killing field. The public school is a killing field. You don't see no Jews in the public school. And we got auto from top of the line rabbis telling us that they don't send their children to the public school. Why not? Well, because they can't be taught Judaism or taught Zionism going there, because we ain't teaching them about that there. They're being taught fairy tale stuff. They're being taught stuff that they can't use. You're being groomed. See, the education is another trick. I know you're happy with your college degree, but you're going to come out of college with a damn job? That ain't nothing. That's a robbery. You have been robbed. You have been had. You have been took. You have been bamboozled. If you thinking that college degree gonna free you and you come out with that higher education, so-called, looking for a job. I was listening to the minister today. The minister said, man, we got people with PhDs and master degrees working Walmart, working McDonald's. For who? Who own McDonald's? Who own Walmart? The Waltons? What's the Waltons net worth? Oh, they might be worth $1 trillion. They might be worth $1 trillion. Their corporation sure is. But you got a PhD. You got a BSD and all these old terms, and you work for them. You ain't got, see the education, that's just another trick that train us up to submit and bow down to white people. And I'm not talking about a white, just an average white person. I'm talking about the bow down to their rule. Right? So you got to send the children to independent black schools so the child can get the knowledge of himself so he can come out and he will never work for somebody else. Never. And they're going to learn science at an early age. What are these sciences that we have never been taught? Well, we ain't never been taught the science of business, science of warfare, and the science of mating. Hey, the families out of the elite, they don't just let their child, if you, the Rothschild, they ain't just let their daughters and granddaughters and nieces just run off and go marry no anybody. That's what we do. Oh, that's who she like? No. We're trying to strengthen the family. We're trying to strengthen the bloodline. So what, she ain't marrying nobody that come from a broken home. What the father that he in jail, he dead, or she don't know him. Oh, that family destroyed. That's a dysfunctional family. I don't care if she like him or he like her. See, that ain't mating. What has that family did? What are we doing? See, if we are building wealth, if we are taking over and raising our children as gods, then they got to marry and grow up and be around other gods. They ain't marrying nothing lesser. So we got to take a look, not just at the child, we got to look at the parents. Oh, yeah, that's the signs of me. I just gave it to y'all in a nutshell. Warfare, we're in the financial warfare now. What are we doing? Huh? That's why I tried to title this stream, the modern way to grow money. See, we're in warfare. We can't be doing the old. I can't be talking about credit. I ain't looking at no credit. Life insurance, all that's old stuff, man. That stuff, we've been doing that stuff. Real estate. And we ain't got nothing, but we ain't been doing blockchain banking. We ain't been doing crypto. Huh? We ain't been doing that. So we got to put the credit to the side. So we got to really take a look at what is credit. Who benefits the most when you get credit? See, we got to take a look at it. Life insurance. Well, how many policies have failed? And how I got to wait till somebody die to really get somewhere. They got all of this, all that other stuff. Well, that ain't really building wealth. I'm just borrowing off of money that I put in. either equity in the home. We got to get home. And we got home. Millions of us lost homes back in 2008, 2009 when the Jews ran off with billions of dollars that nobody talking about. Yeah, we talk about Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff ain't getting no black person money. Bernie Madoff was a Jew, is a Jew. He ain't robbed black folks. Black folks ain't know what the hell he was. But in the same year that the housing crash happened in the Great Recession, you think it's a coincidence that they locked up Bernie Madoff? See, the man is a master deceiver. He has mastered deception. That was a smoke screen to cover up what they did with the housing crash. So our distraction on that. So we got food running around. That's like a Ponzi scheme. You heard Bernie Madoff, man. Shut up. Did you hear about the bankers? Did you hear about them? All Merrill Lynch and all of them tied to Bank of America? Did you hear about them that ran off with billions of dollars? Was giving those mortgages out, knowing that people was going to default on the mortgage, then they end up getting the houses back. Billions of dollars that they ran off with. Don't believe that Bernie Madoff ain't run off with no $1 billion. But he was running off with investors' money, not the poor. You go back and study the housing crash in 2008 and 2009, and look how many black people lost their home in that crash. And it's going to happen again. It's going to be way worse. So if you ain't got no passive income, you ain't got no residual income, you don't need to be paying off nothing. Unless it is you using your credit to grow some cash flow, to grow some assets. You don't need to be doing nothing outside of that. You don't need to use your credit to go and get no house. You're on a linear income because what? You setting yourself up for failure. You don't need to get that house on credit. If you ain't got no passive, no residual income, you ain't got no business that's generating a lot of cash flow where you in the profit every month. See, we bringing you something, we in the profit every month. It ain't used to be, it ain't always been like this, but it's been like this 3-year journey that we've been on. The last 3 years, it's been like that. We've been in the black every single month. So we got money to spend, pay expenses, and reallocate, reinvest into something else in what we want to do, or produce more cash flow, to put more infrastructure in. But family, I got to run though. All right? So I don't come back. But I got to run. So if you want to come to our 730 Project Exodus 10,000 about to take place right now, then text 10K to 727-342-2881. Or just jump on Zoom, go to www.forwardmoney.com. We're going to show you the plan that had brother made over $1 million in 8 months portfolio on Swiggity, just bought $1 million home. He earning $60,000 a month passive. We're going to show you how I'm over $20,000 a month passive, how this portfolio is massive, over $750,000. We're going to show you how another brother that came in December, his portfolio is massive, how he making over $40,000 a month off of his money. We're talking about the fast way, the modern way to grow capital. We have it, family. Come get down, become a new millennium banker, and let's get this money, and let's get out of this enemy, and let's take over the communities where we stay. We can do it, but we got to come together, and we got to move fast. 2-minute warning. The game almost over with, family. We out of here.